All right, so friends, welcome. We're playing some standard, and this deck won, I believe, the Birds of Paradise Open. We're also being shown other spots as well. And this is the Analyst deck Reborn. Now, for 10 new brews, I actually built a deck pretty similar to this, but now this is like an actually iterated version of it. And what we have here is just combo. We just have the combo deck of Pitiless Carnage, sacrificing all your lands, and then Lumra or Aftermath Analyst bringing them all back. And when they all come back, if you have a Nissa in play, you make mana. And more importantly, if you have a Vine Lasher in play, you just kill your opponent, which is kind of cool. So this deck just has a bunch of redundancy. It's got 4 Demonic Tutors here in Pillage the Bog. Has some removal spells also. Very, very streamlined. Very, very straightforward. Spelunking is also awesome here as lands come back untapped. So very streamlined main deck. No new Capenna stack lands. Instead, there are passages and then these, Evolving Wilds-esque cards. And sideboard has some mid-range stuff in here. Glissas, Titanium for Mono Red, Terrorize the Sweeper. You get the idea. So, deck looks pretty cool. So let's give it a spin and see how it goes. Brought to you by Rogue. My Rogue drink. My Rogue drink's done for the day. I already finished it. But Rogue's sponsor of mine. They make great drinks and drink products. Energy not my thing. Not a caffeine guy really. But they have an awesome hydration line, which is great. No sugar, no caffeine, like 5 calories per serving. Electrolytes, B vitamins, all the good stuff you need to power you through your day. And again, at a very low opportunity cost, which is great too. So check them out, rogueenergy.com. Promo code JimDavisMTG for 20% off on your order, rogueenergy.com. All right. Cut down, analyst. That's a lot of tap lands, but this is fine. Got some work to do, but analyst just like being a ramp spell is cool too, you know? Spyglass Sirens, an aggressive blue-white artifact deck here. Sure. Tunnel's cute. Just a better Evolving Wilds. Power Creep up the wazoo. We got Siren, Frontliner, and nothing else. Here's a Pitiless Carnage, sure. So we'll just Mudbutt here and play this Analyst. No good cut down yet. Just gonna chill. Skip Tunnel's creature power 2 or less can't be blocked. Does not work with Lumbra. We mill over no lands. That's tilt. No lands deck. We're playing 28 lands. Kind of bummer. Here's your Knight Errant of Eos. So aggressive start, but not like by power on the board. Another Pitiless Carnage. All right, our blocks aren't great here. We can Analyst again, play tap land, or cut down a Siren in response to the Irmidaine's Recruiter. This thing pumps 2. It's a lot of damage, honestly. We have an Analyst activation next turn. Problem being, like, not much to bring back. Yeah, not great mills and stuff, but cut down kills the thing. Our block, we don't have to get blocks either. I think we just set it for an Analyst, though. We'll just go Tunnel Go with the intent to cut down and sack, and then next turn block sack. Yeah. Pretty aggro matchup on the play. Will they Imidanes or nah? They're going to map onto the frontliner. That's good enough for me. Get out of here.
Get off my plane.
Fizzle that map trigger. And also, it's a pretty viable attacker, too, so. The Imidane's now getting for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a lot. 12 is a lot. It might just be dead here, honestly. But let's tunnel for a forest. Attack for a bunch. And we're at 7. We're pretty close to dead. If not already dead, but we're dead to another Imidane's Recruiter. Might should be dead to the frontliner, too. Frontliner attack is +2, 2, 4, 6, 8. If they map a spell also, we're dead. No life gain from the new Capenna lands is a big deal. Chat, where are you? Come back, coming at me. Sorry about that. My bad. Sorry. So they're not going to map, which is kind of weird, honestly. Like, they had lethal, they mapped. Which is really weird, but sure. Nissa into land, into fetch to get more blockers. because they would not have enough mana to activate the Analyst. Oh. Wow, they got it all. All right, so tough game. We will look into our sideboard and see Terror Tide, which obviously is a sweeper, which is reasonable enough. And we also have Titania, Voice of Gaia to gain some life. I imagine we're going to go lighter on combo elements. You probably just play a fair game against them. Just call the Carnages. As you saw in that game, we drew 2 Carnages, which did nothing. And then, like, maybe shave a Lumra also. Bog's slow, too. Save a Bog. We want some of these cut downs. Probably not most of them, honestly. Shave a Bellower of the Woods. And because we're less combo, maybe a Spelunking, too. I think we can beat them straight up. We can just play a fair game. So let's attempt to do that. On the play. Didn't I board some of these out? Right? Didn't I? Sand's pretty bad. It is really, really slow and it's 0 interaction. We got a mulligan, I think. That's just too bad. Mulligan. Yeah. I mean, we're going to keep. It's not great, but I would say that we probably want to dump Lumra. Just tunnel for a forest and say go. Try and get Titania in play. It's slow. There's no 2 ways about it. It's a slow hand. I don't want to get second forest for Titania also, so I can't even like get a... I mean, I don't think I would pillage the bog on turn 2 anyway, so... Let's get a forest. Well, forest gives us no black because we have Mudflat Village. Alright, let's get a swamp, I guess. Alright, we draw Nissa again. We're bogging. Impulse. No Terror Tides? No Terror Tides. I think that we're probably in line for a forest here, just to get our Titania in play. Yeah, that's fine. Get Titania, and then go Nissa and try and draw a fetch land. Yeah. We got a ways to go here, but we're on the play. We're on the draw this game, too, which is a little rough. Tie for 1. Say go. So, I mean, probably the raise the alarm. Yeah, we could try and cut down and like break up a Convoke, but like we just gotta play a 3-drop here. We can't waste the mana. They're gonna actually sack a Clue. Wow, really? That is something. What a gift for us, right? Just nothing on turn 2. And an Evangelist. Sure, this is great. This is wonderful, fantastic, beautiful even. All right, let's Nissa. Land. Just say go. Probably gonna cut down the Evangelist. I guess, yeah. Excuse me. Evangelist number 2. Jeez. Alright. They could have a Convoker here too, so just kill this response. Get some bats.
Bat. Gonna get a bat.
Oh, they can still Convoke. I'm an idiot. Whatever, sure. Well, they didn't have it, so. We draw land, so we ain't doing much here. Yeah, unfortunately, we are just sitting here with nothing to do. So we'll just say go, I guess. We're still at 19 life, but we can draw a spell of some kind. Land 5 for them. And they're going to train the troops. We draw a land. All right, then. Well, that's cool, I suppose. Yeah. Here's the reinforcements and Intimidanes. Are we just dead? I think we're just dead.
It's over. We lost again. Let it go and accept the truth that we is dumb. Dumb as hell.
I mean, I might be doing the math here. I think we're just dead. Yeah. All right. Well, that was a really, really unexciting first match. I guarantee you that match number 2 will be much better than that because it couldn't be worse. Better match starts right now. Keep. That's fine. The plot on Carnage is really cool because you can just like spend the mana on it and have it ready to go. All right. Underground Mortuary. Keep a card on top. Sure. Play our tap land. Crater. Turn 2. Swamp. What could it possibly be here on turn 2? Up the beanstalk. Wow. That is cool. Very good for us. Slow, grindy card. Which are analysts, also very good for us. Combo decks tend to be good against mid-range decks, so we mill over one single land. That's okay. That's fine. It's cool. Passage go. Wow. Vine Lasher. I think I want to plot here. Plot or Vine Lasher. Just Vine Lasher, right? Whatever. Give me a baby.
Her spitting image in more ways than one.
Little Landfall Lizard action. They get a plane. So this is like the this is like the grindy. Oh, that's just domain. It's just domain. Oh, okay. So we want to get this analyst popped before they kill it. Heaped Harvest. Sure. Okay. This should be a very good matchup for us. I mean, domain is just bad against combo decks, obviously, because they just cast Sunfalls and die, so they do have domain in play now. We draw Swamp. We want to fetch with our passage. Deal a nice chunk of damage. We're going to Farst. Get Analyst ready. And just say go. All right, so ready to rock and roll. There's Sunfall, no problem. So, crack Analyst, get back to you, Lance. And now we can plot our Carnage and stop taking. New sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Welcome. Alright, so those die, no problem. Tap and draw a Pillage the Bog. So I mean, yeah, Loomer doesn't do much here. We probably want to just might maybe plot and just say go instead of for next turn. We should really be able to do our thing next turn. So yeah, let's just go plot. So plot this. And plot this. And you are up, my friend. Unless they got some main deck counter spells in there, which is very unlikely. So it's possible, but Herd Migration. Oh my, they are dead.
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
Get a Farst. So we're gonna have 1,000 looks at everything, basically. Draw Carnage again. So we're gonna play a land. We're gonna tutor. We're gonna sack our lands, draw a bunch of cards, and play Lumbra. We're looking for a Nissa or a Spelunking or just something to kill them with, or a Vine Lasher. We want to hold the land though because we draw Nissa. So let's go. Or no, I can't go Nissa into Lumra yet. Just maximizing our outs here. 3, 4, Carnage, draw a bunch. We each want Spelunking. Again, Nissa won't do it. I play Nissa, I play a land. Oh, I'm sorry, it does do it. I just can't do math. So yeah, let's play. Because we need a landfall from Nissa. So it's top 14. And yeah, Lasher is one short. So here's Nissa. And now we go Nissa. Land, add a green. Float all of our mana. Carnage, stack all our permanents. It's a weird card to print. It's a very old school Magic card. And then we're going to draw a bunch of cards. Then we're going to cast Lumra. Bellow of the Woods. Return all lands. Milled 0 lands. It sucks. Okay. Green and a black and a green and a black and a green and a black. Haven't found a Lasher yet. I think we win. We have 9 mana now. If we Carnage again, we're a mana short of activating Analyst. That's not good. Pillage the Bog. We can Bog. We'll have 7 left over. I might have screwed up, honestly. It's my first time playing a deck. And there might have been a better passageway to victory here. That being said, we're still alive, so it is not the end of the world. But we could, in theory, just plot, and just play an Analyst and just go again next turn. Yeah, that's fine. It's a little embarrassing, but it's fine, I think. Mill 3. Got 2 lands. We say go. We'll discard a land. That comes in tapped, I guess. Alright, so we need to not die. I guess if they have binding up too, they can binding my little dudes, but they're gonna binding right now. Plot is loud, yeah, the sound effect is very, very loud. So they're gonna kill my Nissa, which is fine. 15, 16, 17. They can't kill us, which is the important part. Double binding, sure. They're out of white. Yeah, we're good here. So no main deck, rest in peace, please. I guess I have the Angel where they're 1 short of killing me. What do you got, friend? Can I have 1 last turn? What do you think, chat? Could I have won the game last turn? Did I punt? Do we have the win? I don't think so, but I could definitely super be wrong. The Mudflat returns the Lizard. Here's a Jace. I have 25 cards in deck. They play a mini Jace, so a Phyrexianized Jace for only 3 loyalty. Okay. I held my land drop for a Fabled.
I will shatter your mind.
I couldn't have cast my Lumra, though. We draw Carnage again. So 15 cards. That does limit. What's in our deck? Because we have 1 Lumra, 2 Vine Lash, 2 Vine Lash, 2 Lumra in our deck. 15 cards. This is for 18. We just win, right? Yeah, this is easy enough. We want to draw almost our entire deck. Return. Yeah, so let's just not screw this up. Nissa, Carnage, Analyst. Analyst works also. Let's just, okay, so we go Nissa. Make sure I have basics left. I do. Passage. Make a black. Yeah, we're never going to win here, so I just need to, like, do it. So I get a land. Make a black or a green, whatever. And draw a Loom. And crack this thing. We want to not deck, too, so... I got a Forest. Make it green. Black, whatever. Cast Pillage the Bog for a Vine Lasher. Top 20 cards. Give me a Vine Lasher. We're going to kick this bad boy. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a lot. We're still going to Carnage, I guess, to make sure, but just don't draw a whole deck. You know, you got 11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 6 is 12. Yeah, there's 9. Sure, whatever. Probably unnecessary, whatever. Do this. Play old Bellow here. They had a main deck counterspell, so be it, you know? Yeah, very, very good matchup. Pre-board, you know? Mill 4, return the lands. Alright, cool. So yeah, game 1 against Domain is like a joke for these combo decks. Once they sideboard, they obviously will have more interaction. Our cutdowns can go. I think Go for the Throw can go too, honestly. I would say I want Terra Sunder. And maybe like Glissa, just like a plan B sort of thing. Just like play some card that like I actually have to deal with. They have bindings and stuff, but I don't want Frillback. I don't want these cards. I think it's fine. So it's a little harder to combo once they have actual sideboard cards in. Like maybe there's like Duresses in this deck. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna cut 1 Carnage. Be a little less combo-y. Try it again. It's a pretty ugly hand. I mostly just need to draw a land, right? I'm gonna keep. Cool. Cool. Tiebinder's good against. There's a lot of cards in the form that are good against this deck. It's definitely more all in and less resilient than the old Teamer version was. Deck goes on the overlay, as always. That should work. That should work. It's not working right now. Oh, I guess the update. Arena had an update today. I might have screwed up Untapped, unfortunately. But it's on there, so. Hit some lands, great. We have 3 lands in the bin already. Love it on untap land here, obviously, but get a swamp. We don't draw an untap land. Big deal. So we'll just tunnel for a forest and cast Pillage the Bog. Or, yeah. It's like top 6, whatever. 6 is a lot of cards. Looking for an untap land. Mudflat Village. It's better than Forest, I guess, right? Sure. Alright, Tiger 1, Segio. I played the Teamer Doppelgang combo deck. What Teamer Doppelgang combo deck? I played a lot of Doppelgang decks. I played Teamer decks before. Up the Beanstalk, number 2, sure. They tap their white. Tap both white, actually. That's an aggressive tap. Maybe Auto Tapper got him there because I think you want to leave a white up for binding. They have 4 types in play, so. Mill Cavern of Souls. We draw Escape Tunnel. 1, 2. We already have 4 lands in the bin. Just cracking him as Analyst is pretty good, even without doing anything fancy. Yeah, I think plus 4 lands is definitely worth it here. Otherwise, you play Nissa against Sunfalls. Yeah, I'm just going to take it. Roxanne and Meteors. I mean, I played things similar to that, yes. Alright, so go. Actually, they got Tiebinders in their deck right now. I think a lot of his deck is like knowing what to play around. Is there any land in Standard that can make these tap for mana? No, right? No World Tree, no Yavimaya sort of thing. Lush Portico. I love it, Lush Portico. Lush Portico. Leyline of the Guild Pact. That is true. That does do what I asked, but it's not a very good card in the deck. Grixis mana. A baby Jace again. Interesting. And they're gonna mill me? Do they have Rest in Peace? Because that's a really odd thing to mill the deck that wants things in their graveyard, right? We draw a Restless Cottage. So we have a decent amount of mana. We have Spelunking here too, which is kind of gas. All these untap lands. I think we're just playing Nissa and plotting this Carnage and going for next turn, maybe. The thing is, like, now they can have counterspells and stuff, too, so you need to be more aware of things. Let's play this and make it green. Cast the old Spelunking. Cool. Let's put in our untap land. Make it mana. Maybe just Lumbra here, honestly. Let's make it green. Start cracking lands. Gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with Spelunking. It's a pretty powerful card. Yeah, green. And get a swamp. And add a black. We like go off here. I think with Spelunking it's possible we should go off this turn. Forest. 5. There's only 5 lands in the graveyard. Okay. If I were to cast this, I'd have 4 mana left over, and all the mana I get back from my thing. I also don't want to go all the way here because the counterspell is fairly likely given this current board state. I'm just gonna cast this, see what happens. Okay. Hopefully opponent doesn't have a stroke. I agree, that'd be horrible. Alright, they all come back, all untapped also. Yeah, I think that we're just gonna win the game this turn. Like, Carnage is part of Resolution. Yeah, I think we're good here, folks. Spelunking's dope. Like, I'm gonna guess they have a negate, and they're gonna negate my Carnage. If they have a negate, if they counter my Carnage and then untap and cast Sunfall, how does that look for us? Like, what's our way around that? Could, like, force them to leave more mana up, maybe. Because can't play any more creatures, obviously. It doesn't really do anything. I shouldn't be stacking these, honestly. That's stupid. Because they're drawing they're drawing a bunch of cards also, so, like, yeah. I'm just gonna cast Carnage. I'm not even gonna float mana. I would just sack, like, 8 or 9 things. I don't think it's gonna resolve. So, if it does, we'll win. But they're gonna get, yeah, they have a negate for sure. So, that's fine. I think I've gone a little too far here. I didn't need to sacrifice those lands, but it is what it is. Let's say go. Oh, I guess I can double fetch on their turn and Nissa again. That's actually gas. I accidentally made the right play here. They're gonna duress me. Sorry, nothing here. All right, they're gonna shrink my Nissa. They're gonna play hurt. They're just dead. They're so dead. All right, sure. We'll end set double landfall. Search with Nissa. Yeah, they're. I guess they're not like dead. We haven't like actually got all the way yet, but. All right, so we get another analyst. We have 2 mana floating. If we draw a Carnage or a... I guess I would Carnage or Tutor. Yeah, the post-board games are where it's out, this deck. We also haven't hit a single Vine Lasher yet in like our entire deck. We have one at the bottom, but like to bring these back, let's just try and find a Vine Lasher. Draw a card. It's a passage. That's awkward. We can just analyst for it too. All right, sure. So let's try and mill over a Lasher. The problem is we also don't have many lands in our graveyard either. So like we need to get the lands to the graveyard too. This is a real pickle here as far as like how you have to actually win the game. Analyze the pollen's interesting. Well, I can't find the thing. Still can't find a Lasher? What is going on? Alright. So we can reanimate Lasher and then still... what do we have? We have a lot of mana too. I'm just not even gonna go for it. We still can't find a Lasher? All 4 Lashers are in these 16 cards? That's absurd. Now we might just lose, honestly. Alright. I guess attack. Yeah, this sucks. That's really shitty. Alright, say go, I guess. No lizards here. Mill me for 3, and then have a second Jace to kill me. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was a draw. Traxa. I mean, that might find the hate they're looking for. Urgent Necropsy. Harvest Duress. No real interaction here, honestly. And... oh, they milled the Lasher. That's good. So we can return that. We return the Lasher. So we should still win next turn. I think. Ginch wants to know tips as Boros Convoke against Golgari. I'm not sure offhand, honestly. I haven't played the matchup that much, so. Alright, so. I'm just gonna say go. Alright. Come back, little buddy. Alright. And they're at 19. What's up, Swole? Thanks to resub. We have 1 swamp left. Alright. I'm pretty sure we had it either way, but now we definitely have it, right? Crack this. I should have played the Lasher first. That was stupid. Whatever. I screwed up. I think it's fine. Add a mana. They can have it a gate, but then they can't beat everything else too, so... here's Lasher. Like, they could have 2 bindings here in theory or something like that, but the Carnage will... well, I think the Carnage will do it, actually. I'm not even sure, honestly. We're just gonna make a bunch of mana. And... Carnage ourselves down to, like, a few cards. I guess, and just see what happens. Cast Carnage... alright, cool. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, it's a good matchup. I think that a lot of it's like just playing your game 1 and your game 2s, and game 2 and game 3s, your post-sideboard games. Obviously a really good matchup for us, but like having a really good plan for post-sideboard games is going to be like absolutely huge. Alright, so for all you filthy combo players, this is a pretty good one, honestly. I think that this deck is pretty sweet. This is a very streamlined, clean version of a deck. I like it a lot. Obviously, the big issues are after sideboarding. Your opponent brings in a Rest in Peace, or a Hearse, or counter spells, or whatever else it might be. Making sure you can beat those, you know. So, you see, Glistener makes a lot of sense. I almost wouldn't mind some other big threat in the board, even like the uncounterable dinosaur or something like that too. But if you have good plans and if you are a combo player, you should know how to have plans like that. This deck's kind of gas. So definitely want to be aware of. Also, make sure you have an idea how to beat this deck. Again, it won the BOP tournament and it's done some stuff on Magic Online also. So keep it out. Keep an eye out. All right. So cool. Let's play more on stream. You two folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.